What's up, everyone? For anyone wondering if this is a re-upload, it's not. It's a retake to hopefully make the video a lot shorter and more pleasing to sit through. Hopefully, you guys enjoy this voiceover, and if you do, please let me know in the comment section, and please make sure to like and subscribe. After not being able to afford insurance for a 2016 Audi R7 and a 2022 Audi RS6 Avant, both were over 1,400 a month, I stayed up all night looking for a car, and then I ended up finding this, a 2019 Audi RS5 Coupe in Sacramento. At the time, I didn't take into consideration the spec of the car, but the next day I ended up taking a trip from Salinas to Sacramento, about a 3 hour drive, and once I saw the car, I absolutely fell in love with it. Now, for the cost of the car, it was $52,572 before taxes and warranty. After tax, it was close to 59, and the warranty was about 6 grand, so that would leave the out the door price at 65,000. Obviously, I paid the car in cash, so I don't owe any of it. I did get a really good deal on the car. It only had 16,000 miles, and as some of you may know, after a year and a half of owning the car, it currently has 44,000 miles. Expenses and gas costs. For expenses, it's insurance. At first, I ended up paying $600 for a month at AAA. After my parents got rid of our old car, insurance went up to 800, close to 900. Soon after, I stopped driving it and removed it from the insurance. Once I did get back on the road, I got my own insurance, which cost me around $600. Sometimes it was 800. I honestly have no idea why. I recently did change insurance companies to Allstate, so I am currently paying $430 for the RS5. By the way, I have a perfectly clean driving record, but it was because I was 19 and 20. So obviously, I was really young. For gas, I have never paid anything less than $60. So it varies from $60 to $75, but a month I spend around $600 on gas alone. Miscellaneous and maintenance costs. For miscellaneous, I once had to spend money to replace my tires due to getting a nail in it. And since I daily drove the car, it didn't make sense at the time to drive the car on factory set of tires. So I cheaped out and bought some Ling Longs for $600, mounted and aligned and as well as balanced. If anyone is wondering why I ended up setting on Ling Longs, obviously they're not called Ling Longs, but they're just cheap tires. I ended up going for cheap tires, obviously, because I daily drive the car a lot, and because Audi was quoting me to change my tires and everything, they were charging me 2,500. And obviously, I'm not gonna pay that. I daily drive the car. I don't track it. For maintenance, everyone is going to hate this, but I change my oil every 9,000 miles. Audi didn't allow me to do it sooner, but I spoke to someone, so now they're letting me. And especially now that the car's going to hit 50,000 miles, I'm gonna start doing every 5,000 at least. For oil changes, I had to pay for one, and the other one was free. Warranty covered it, so that's good. But it did cost $240, which isn't bad compared to BMW. But this car has only cost me $480 since I bought it. Three oil changes, one was free, and a inspection. So for this past year and a half, taking into consideration the cost of the car, I've spent $87,120. Obviously, taking off the 65 grand, I've spent 22,000 just to be able to daily it. Obviously, 22 grand isn't something that you should spend just to be able to daily a car. So, with that being said, if you are going to buy an RS5, take into consideration that obviously if you daily the car, it's going to be really expensive. Unless you want to just keep it as a weekend car, which is what I would suggest, just know that you're going to spend a lot. Obviously, now having owned the car for a year and a half, what is my take on the RS5? I think that it is a fantastic car. I would happily spend the 22 grand all over again to be able to daily drive the car. Obviously, there has been some up and down with this car, but one thing I can say is that this car acts like a daily phenomenally. Like compared to my brother's G80 M3, this car does it all. It doesn't feel like a sports car. It doesn't act like a sports car. Obviously, once you get into dynamic, that's when it really wakes up and then it starts to act like a sports car. But if your intention is to just daily drive the car, enjoy here and there, I feel like there's no better option than a RS5. Having taken this car on road trips, this car is absolutely fantastic as well. I've taken it from all the way to Lake Tahoe to Arizona, and those massaging seats, honestly, they work wonders for long car rides. And obviously, having the quattro all-wheel drive, obviously it works well in snow. For me, it didn't one time because obviously having ling longs, it wasn't gonna grab traction. So if I can give you guys advice, is know what you're getting into. Don't buy ling longs, and just expect to pay a lot. Expect to pay a lot for this car. Obviously, it's not a car that's cheap. And as for the aftermarket parts that are available for this car, just know that it's super expensive. So if you want this car to modify it, maybe after so many people get the RS5, maybe it'll bring more spotlight onto the RS5 platform, and hopefully parts will be more available and cheaper for this car. As for MPGs on this car, I do average about like between 20 miles to the gallon in the city if I'm driving normally, to 31 to 32 miles to the gallon on the freeway if I'm acting civilized. You're gonna feel like you're in the Fast and Furious. Obviously, you're gonna spend a lot of gas. Don't expect to get good gas mileage on a car like this if you are gonna be flooring it all the time. But that being said, for what it is, I feel like it gets good gas mileage. I feel like this is a phenomenal car. Knowing the car would have cost me so much, would I have gotten it again? Obviously, I've already answered this a little bit before this. Yes. Would I have gotten an RS3? Obviously, no. I don't have a family. I'm still young. I was 19 years old when I bought this car, and I'm currently 20, and I still don't have no kids. I do have my lovely girlfriend, but again, it's just me and her. A two-door coupe works perfectly for us. We actually ended up buying a car not too long ago, a Mini Cooper S, four-door. So for the meantime, I feel like that fulfills a new daily car. So then I can just leave this one as a weekend car. Obviously, with what I'm planning to do with this YouTube channel and what I plan to do next, I am going to buy another Audi. Obviously, the next Audi isn't going to be a two-door. So as much as I would love to buy a first gen RS5, some of you may know it as a B8, B8.5, I will not. I already have a two-door coupe. I have no need for a second two-door coupe. It would just be impractical for me. So what's next? As in terms of once I'm done building this car, what is next? What's the next car that I'm gonna get? I am either going for an S8, D4 S8, or a RS7. The first RS7 that I was trying to get at the beginning. Now, knowing insurance is so expensive, why am I still gonna get it? Because obviously, why not? You know, why not? Why not get it? If I can afford the car with doing YouTube, why not get it? If I can afford the car outside of doing YouTube, why not get it? But if I do get it, it's because I am doing good on YouTube. RS3 is way too small for me. If one day you do end up seeing a RS3 on this channel, it is not going to be for me. It is going to be for my girlfriend. That is her dream car. But the RS3 is not going to be for me. One thing I forgot to mention, just because it's a coupe does not mean car seats cannot fit in the back. I have two nieces. I fit them both in the back comfortably. Myself being comfortable. I am 5'8", so obviously it may vary. If you're anything taller than 5'9", I don't think you'd be comfortable. But nonetheless, they do fit. Obviously, if you want to fit kids in the back and whatnot, you get a sport back. But this coupe still does it. This is the end of the YouTube video. If you guys want to watch me get sidetracked, yap about whatever nonsense the car has been going through, make sure to watch my first YouTube video. I go on into detail the interior of the car and whatnot. So if you guys want that, watch the first video. I'm not going to do digs or anything like that in this video. So if you want to watch that, watch my most recent video. But nonetheless, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I may do voiceovers in the future, but I do have content coming soon. So please stay tuned for that. And thank you guys so much for watching.